Hi, Fabian. Good evening. How are you today?
Hi, teacher. Fine, fine. And you?
I'm okay too. Thank you. How was your day today? Did you work today?
Uh, today, it's um, difficult. Tired. I'm. Uh, I. Ay, se me olvidó ahorita mismo cómo se dice. Como llegué, pero en pasado.
I came.
I came at at home and I take a sleep, large sleep. Uh, 2 hours, more or less. I sleep.
Mhm. 2 hours. Okay.
two
Yeah,
hours.
no problem. I think it's okay sometimes when it's too hot or when we are tired. And you, Juan, how are you today?
Fine, thank you.
I'm okay, thank you. How was your day today? Did you work today too?
Yes, I have a lot of work uh, because next week I have a financial auditor.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, I see. Let's start with the homework. It was a text. First, to read a text. Let's make this because anyway, Lily sent her text, but she didn't connect yet. So you need to read a story, a personal story. A magazine has asked its readers to send in stories of memorable experiences. Read about what happened to Rob. How was he left on the island of Okinawa? And we needed to complete the story with after that, as soon as, at first, by the time, in the end, one day, and while. Let's read the story, please. So, first, Fabian, you start since the beginning until here. Yeah, Fabian, please.
Okay. Um, this happened when I was traveling in Japan. Uh, las completo, ¿verdad?
Yes,
Ya
please.
ok. Ah, ajá. One. uh, uh, okay. This happened when I was traveling in Japan. One day I decided to visit one of the small islands of no se pronuncia igual con agua, o cómo es
Mm,
la pronunciación.
Okinawa? I don't know.
Okay,
Where is it? I think it's like that.
okay. Okinawa on a jet ski. I never been on one before, so I was really excited. They were was be beautiful, and we had an amazing journey to the island as soon as we arrived. The jet ski driver left me on the beach, and we arrived at time of for him to collect me. I spent and or will and or walking around the island and taking photos.
Okay, so number one, what was that?
One day.
One day. Okay, I will type it. One day. Number two.
As soon as.
Yeah, as soon as. Okay, let's read some words. Let's repeat them and let's read again. So island, it's an exception. We don't read S. Yeah, it's island. Island. I will change the color because this looks like danger. Islands. Johnny. Johnny. As soon as jet ski. Jet ski. Beach. Beach. Arranged. Arranged. Taking photos. Taking. Okay, so I read again and you can repeat each one in without microphone. This happened when I was traveling in Japan. One day I decided to visit one of the small islands of Okinawa on a jet ski. I'd never been on one before, so I was really excited. The weather was beautiful and we had an amazing journey to the island. As soon as we arrived, the jet ski driver left me on the beach and we arranged a time for him to collect me. I spent an hour walking around the island and taking photos. Okay, Juan, please, until here.
Okay. The only problem was that while I was walking around, I got lost and could remember the exact beach where we had arranged to meet. I walked up and down the different beaches, getting very hot and thirsty at first. I found the right place. The river had already left. I could see him in the distance. So I tried shouting.
So, I'm sorry, number 5, what is that?
Eh,
The
Mm,
end or after that? I could see him in the distance, so
um, be the time.
by the time.
Mhm,
By time.
mhm.
Okay, so let's read.
I tried shouting from the beach, but he could hear me.
Okay, I'm sorry here I didn't let you to read. Let's repeat. The only problem was that while I was walking around, I got lost and couldn't remember the exact beach where we had arranged to meet. I walked up and down the different beaches, getting very hot and thirsty. At first, I found the right place. The driver had already left. I could see him in the distance, so by the time I tried shouting from the beach, but he couldn't hear me. Okay. Hi, Lily. How are you today?
Hi, teacher. Good, and you?
I'm okay, thank you. So please, Lily, from here until the end, could you read that?
Okay. As soon as I tried to call his mobile, but there was no signal, I couldn't swim back to the larger island because I had my phone, a camera, and a fear of sharks. So I just had to wait. In the end, I was saved by a passing boat, but I had to spend 6 hours without water in the very hot sun. So it wasn't a great day.
Okay. Yeah, very good. I think number 6, it's after that. No, as soon as we used, but here it's not logical to put as soon as, because as soon as I try to call his mobile, it shouldn't be but. No, it should be like other action. So let's read. After that, I tried to call his. I can't see what is here. After that, I tried to call his mobile, but there was no signal. I couldn't swim back to the larger island because I had my phone, a camera, and a fear of sharks. So I just had to wait. In the end, I was saved by a passing boat, but I had spent 6 hours without water in the very hot sun, so it wasn't a great day. Such a story. So let's match the linking phrases with the meanings. Number 1, this describes two actions that were happening at the same time.
Well,
While. Mientras, durante, while. This describes something that happens at the end of the story.
in the end,
In the end. This describes something that happens immediately after another action.
after that,
After that, I think. Number 4, this refers to the action that happens next.
As soon as.
As soon as, okay. Maybe after that. Okay, as soon as. This refers back to an action that happened previously.
At first.
That happened previously. I think it's as soon as or by the time. Like, for example, by the time I finished to write my story, something happened. Number 6, this sets the scene at the beginning of the story.
At first.
At
one
first.
night,
Okay.
one-
Or one day, it can be, like one day something happened. This refers to the action at the beginning. So yeah, it's better in the previous, it's better one day. And so it's better to say one day to set the scene, know where, for example, you were and what the weather was and so on. And at first, this refers to the action at the beginning. Okay, so we start with Lily's story. As usual, very beautiful, you see, with some pictures. They are like kind of capsule hotels, looks like, on the beach. Please, Lily.
Yes. This happened 2 years ago when I traveled alone for a second time. I decided to go to Puerto Escondido, Oaxaca, but the layover between Mexico City and Puerto Escondido was about 12 hours. So I decided to sleep in the airport in a capsule hotel, like the ones that are in Japan or other Asian countries. At first, everything was comfortable since it was enough space in the capsule. But later it turns bad since the person in another capsule talk by phone all night and also eat fried chicken there. Even even when both were not allowed. The smell and the noise made my stay there really uncomfortable. I sleep around 1 hour since I didn't want to lose my flight, so I preferred to stay awake. As soon as I arrived to Puerto Escondido, I went to a restaurant since I was really hungry. The temperature there was around 45 degrees, and the humidity was really bad too. So I think that due my lack of rest and also the weather, I got sick my first day there. I lose almost one day staying just at the Airbnb, but after that I was able to enjoy there. When I came back to Mexico City, the flight was delayed since one person didn't want to follow the security protocols of the flight. So even the military personnel went to the airplane to take out the person that was really drunk. At the end, I arrived to Mexico City to a second 8 hours layover. I decided to sleep there in one chair, but the airport was under construction and really cold, so I wasn't able to sleep again. Puerto Escondido is a really beautiful place, so I don't regret about anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, sometimes the road can be really challenging. Well, let's maybe correct some things. I saw some verbs in present. For example, um, well, since where like is since it was something like I sleep. Mm.
To
Aha, I sleep. Yeah, it's like present, so it's around 1 hour. We can say it was before one action in the past, so it's not very proper to say I was sleeping because it was before, so we can say mm, I mm, oh well, yeah, maybe also no, I was sleeping. Because after it's like continuous since I didn't want to lose my flight. We can say that I was sleeping around 1 hour, and here was one more, um, like in present. I lost. It's I lost. No, in the past, in possible. I lost almost one day staying just at the Airbnb. Or we saw that we use special tenses for and to narrate something, to tell a story. One tense before past simple, it's past perfect. No, I had lost almost one day. Mhm. Okay, it's a very interesting story. Let's make two questions. No, each one two questions to Lily. You can see the text, so it won't be very difficult. So I start. Well, I wanted to comment that it's amazing that people really they even eat in that type of um, capsule hotels because supposed to be it's for rest, no, and you eat or you speak by phone. No? Very bad. Mhm. Okay, so my question is, do you enjoy traveling alone? Which disadvantages are there to travel alone?
I really like to travel alone because I can do the activities that I want. But maybe a disadvantage probably is, for example, I can go out a lot of at nights because it can be unsecure and it can be dangerous if I'm alone. So I try to don't go out really late.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, it can be a reasonable disadvantage. Mm-hmm. Um, well, why don't you like to travel with someone else? Is it connected that you need to plan together with one person and another person he maybe likes to see other places, to visit other places? Or is it
Yes,
difficult to
actually, I like to travel with other people, but sometimes I think I need my space, and I like to travel alone because I think I can do what I want and go to any place I want. If I want to rest, I can go back to the hotel. If I want to stay like 12 hours outside, I can stay 12 hours outside without thinking about the other person. So that's why I like to travel alone.
Mhm. Yeah, I understand you. I used to travel alone, and yeah, this is a good thing that you really can go to to the place you want, for example, just to have a meal because maybe you don't want to eat local food, maybe you just want to go and eat some kind of pizza or sushi, and with other people you need always to ask them no which things they prefer, and it's like a collective mind use that to decide what to do and where to go. And if there are some difficult also people, they try to they don't maybe feel comfortable, and they can spoil really your travel. So I understand you, but some disadvantages maybe for me. I believe that sometimes it's comfortable to leave your things, your suitcases, yeah, your luggage with other
Mhm.
people, and just to go to buy something, to pass to the restroom without taking all your stuff. So maybe such things, or sometimes you, if it's a group of people, you can uh, divide and one person just go to buy something, maybe as a, I don't know, finds something the way how to arrive, and it can be faster. All, all the organization moments. Okay, yeah, thank you. Juan, please, your questions to Lily.
Okay, maybe independent of the experience, what did you like more about the Puerto Escondido?
I think all the beaches are really beautiful, and they also respect a lot the nature. For example, I went to Tor Turtles place, so they take care a lot about nature there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, one more question, Juan, please.
Mm, mm, would you go back to Puerto Escondido?
Yes, I want to go back to Puerto Escondido again.
Well, me too. I like these beaches too much, but they're very close from, not very close, but anyway, I'm in Tehuacan, Puebla now. So to Oaxaca, I think they are like 4 hours of road, and to Puerto Escondido a little more. But now there is like high speed, uh, this kind of how to name it. Um, I know road, and you can arrive in 6 hours, I think. So it's not so far. Not like to go from Juarez city for Lily. I think it's too far. Mm-hmm. And you, Fabian, two questions to Lily, please.
Are the cápsulas, no sé si se pronuncia así, comfortable to sleep in?
Yes, it was really comfortable. I had air condition and also TV, so it was comfortable by itself, but not because other people.
Mhm. It should be like I think um to protect more, no, from the noise, the racing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, what's the highest temperature at 45? No sé si es 45, 45.
I think it can be less temperature. It was a high season, I think, for Lily. Usually it's not so high. It can be, I don't know, 35, maybe 40.
Yes, but it was really hot, and because of the humidity, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it feels different. Yeah, thank you. Juan, please, your story. And the same we are listening and trying to make two questions.
Okay. Mm, uh, Last Sunday, I ran a half marathon. My goal was to beat my best time. At race, everything was good. The weather was nice and feel strong. I was running at a good pace. Uh, while I was running a row kilometer 11, my leg start to hurt. To pain got worse. As soon as I feel the pain, I stop it and look for help. Paramedic get me some medicine for the pain. I have a little, but my time I start running again, and I lost my pace, and I was loser. I tried to keep the running, but uh, I don't break my record. After that, I decided to rest my car of the leg. I want done my best race, but I learned something important. The only failure is not right.
Okay, thank you. I saw your pictures on Instagram. And
Yes.
so I have two questions. The first one, do you have your favorite brand of trainers, or which kind of trainers, sport shoes, yeah, do you use? Do you wear?
Uh, can you repeat, teacher, please?
Do you have your favorite brand of trainers, of sport shoes to run?
Mm, My favorite shoes.
Yeah, your sport
Yes.
shoes, which brand
Uh,
is it?
and in this race, I use shoes of the brands
Hmm?
Saucony, and as my phrase race these shoes.
Thank you. Do you usually have pain when you run on a long distance?
Um, no, and no is usually. Uh, mm, I think uh, mm, I think is the new shoes. Uh, mm,
Okay.
Maybe no sé cómo se diga. En México le dicen amoldar como a tu pie. Siento
Mhm.
como que le faltó adaptarse a yo adaptarme al tenis.
Okay, so they were new, no? Maybe that was a not good idea to put them, to wear them. Mm-hmm. Okay, I understand. Thank you. Lily, your two questions, please.
Okay, so my first question is, how do you prepare yourself to participate in these races?
Do you train before, maybe some special exercises, diet?
Mm, ¿Cómo entreno se refiere?
Mm-hmm.
How you prepare
Ah,
yourself?
okay. uh, depending of the day. Some days gym and only strong, shoulders, pec, other days legs, and other day running according the plan. For example, Sunday around I run uh, 10 or 11 kilometers every day, Sunday.
Wow, that's a lot. Hmm? One more question.
So any advice to start practicing running as a sport?
Mm,
Hmm? What can you recommend us if we want to start running? Any tips, any recommendations?
mm, uh, the principal that's like running because mm, it's a sport uh, mm, very solitary and sometimes uh, uh, mm, and sometimes you think about stopping because mm, because you think you can, mm, but no sé cómo se dice, vencer a tu mente. Pues, literalmente tienes que vencer a tu mente.
Okay, yeah. So how we can say it? So you need to, you need to, in English, vencer. Well, to win, but it's very easy, no? Like overcome, yeah, you need to
Uh,
overcome. Defeat, you need to defeat your mind. Yeah.
yes, is running is a very sport, very, very, very mental.
Ah, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, I know some people who really, I don't know, they are able to do such things, but no, I mean, it's very, for me, it's impossible. Yeah, I understand. Interesting. Thank you. Fabian, your two questions, please.
Um, what's the furthest you have gone?
Mm,
Could you repeat that,
yeah,
please?
my longest distance, no?
Ah, longest. Okay.
Uh, 21 is my long distance. It's half marathon.
Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, and one more question, Fabian, please.
How many marathons have you participated in?
uh, two two half marathon in this year, and really this year is my first year uh, running.
Mm, yeah, thank you. Well, I wish you good luck in all the next future marathons and half marathons. Mhm. Thank you. Fabian, your story, please.
Okay. In April, one day I traveled to Guadalajara to attend Talentland, an important technology and an innovation event. I've been looking for what to eat for month and was incredibly excited. It was a 5 day event packed with workshops, conference, and networking opportunities. At first, everything went well. I had my schedule, no sé cómo se pronuncia, pero es como la organización o el itinerario que tenía, por así decirlo. I
Okay.
yeah,
Shuttle. Mm-hmm.
shuttle organized and attended all the talks I went. While walking around the exhibitions area, I discovered a booth where a robot stand-up was whirling people to test their prototypes. By the third day, I was already feeling tired. I had a rarely sleep due to the sheer number of activities event at night. Afterward, I decided to take a break and skip it one of the nighttime activities. In the end, I was one of the best experience I have ever had. I meet amazing people, learning a tune, and left with new idea and inspiration for future projects.
Okay. Is it your first time that you participated in such kind of event?
Yes, it's the first time, but I listen this event for my friends last year. Uh, they they went this event in Guadalajara.
Hmm. What was the most interesting topic that they discussed or they presented?
Eh, Sería como, ¿cuáles son las presentaciones diferentes o lo más interesante de esas presentaciones?
The most interesting topic, theme,
Ok.
el tema.
ah, eh, bueno, for me is robotic or innovation. Um, for example, uh, two or three persons speak for artificial intelligence. The great different technology for make EA or maybe different uses IA or gaming. S- Gaming in different presentation stands, maybe any speaker.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, very actual topics. Mhm. Thank you. Lily, please, your two questions.
Would you like to go again to this kind of event?
Um, yes, yes, I really like it. Maybe next year is different speakers or maybe different uh, network network uh, network opportunities. Maybe, for example, this year, NVIDIA is a mark of computer uh, dispositive or component of the computer or maybe technology of IA.
Uh, so is this kind of event free or you have to pay something?
Uh, the event is the of pay, but I have ay, no sé cómo se pronuncia beca o cómo sería beca.
Scholarship.
Scholarship. I have a scholarship for Google Cloud. Ajá, is a scholarship the ticket for entry, but no travel or ay, no sé cómo sería hospedaje también.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Ah,
Accommodation, yeah, and travels, they are not included. Uh-huh.
ajá. Y and is a event they have camping in the installations.
Okay.
A lot people uh, use the camping. The event pay for a home camping in the
Really?
site. In the site in is a place
Uh-huh.
is big and in the site
Okay.
camping.
Okay. Yeah, I see. Okay. Good idea. Juan, please.
Okay. Uh, what do you think of the city of Guadalajara?
Okay. Um, very pretty, fresh, and with a lot places to visit. Is comfortable to live in. I live in Colima. Is a little city. Y, and and I visited Guadalajara. It's a different vision um, of big city or medium city, and I have
Okay.
big city.
Okay. Uh, and is this your first talent event?
Yes, but it's not the last one. I really like it. Maybe next year, I ay, no sé cómo sería. Vuelvo a ir. Como yo vuelvo a ir.
Okay. I go again. I don't know.
I
I
go.
turn
Okay.
back.
I I come back. I come back. Maybe different speakers in the main stage. This year, go Roberto Martinez is the great podcast creativo.
Uh-huh.
Uh, he he speak for of IA intelligent IA and uh, and Javier Santolaya is a engineer and doctor in particle physics. Y ajá, different speakers, the innovation, robotic, developer.
Okay, yeah, it's a very interesting topic, artificial intelligence and everything that is connected with. Okay, thank you. They were very nice stories. It was interesting to listen to and to discuss. Thank you. So we will work on the workbook in the workbook page 10. But before, I would like to explain the homework for the next time. So please find a folder, bring the folder to the next class showing an important event in your life. Share it with other students and tell them why it is important to you. So the photos you can share on the screen, or you can send it if you want on WhatsApp and I can open. It can be something, maybe I know your graduation from the university, or your first day at work, something interesting, something important. Yes, I will try to find a folder too. And for now, a workbook, page 10. Vocabulary, adjectives for feelings, ed and in adjectives. Do you remember ed we describe a person, how he feels, she feels, and in we describe an object, how it makes us to feel. So exercise 1, cat. As you can see from this really folder,
Embarrassed.
it should be a person then. For example, she's embarrassed, but a folder is
Embarrassing.
embarrassing. Aha. Yeah, so don't confuse them. If it's a person, he's interested, he's embarrassed, he's excited, he's bored, he's what else? And an object, it's embarrassing, a book, interesting, a trip, exciting, and so on. So, real embarrassing folder. My surprise birthday party was very, so party,
Surprising.
surprising. Yeah, because it's not a person, it's a event, object, not party. I was, so I, it means a person. I was
Excited.
excited, yeah, to see you all. If it could be an object, exciting, we could say the party was exciting. Yeah, the event was exciting, but I was excited. So Rich, I was I saw a person
Disappointed.
disappointed. Yeah, a person with ed, disappointed. I was disappointed that I couldn't be there. I asked my boss for the evening off, but he said no. It was a really quiet and night of work. Oh no, I'm sorry. He can be he,
Annoying,
but it's he.
annoyed,
Annoyed.
annoyed. Right.
Aha. Well, I don't know if he described that he was annoying for him, that he didn't let him to go. Maybe. Mm, so he can be. Aha. Here is annoying. So here is an exception, not annoying. Why? Because the boss makes him to feel like that. Yeah. He's annoying for him because he said no, he didn't let him to go to the party. In this case, yeah, we can say annoying. Uh-huh. It was a really quiet and
Boring.
night, so it's not a person. Oh, well, maybe I didn't hear well. Boring, no? When we describe what makes us to feel bored, so it's boring. It's a boring movie. It's a boring night of work. It's a boring book. Yeah. I hope you all had a great time. We did. Ina said she was
Frightened. One.
frightened.
Oh,
Frightened because we describe a person. She was frightened for weeks that she was going to say something. It's
mm, amazing.
amazing. So it's amazing that something happened. No, we don't describe her, we describe the situation. It's amazing that she didn't because she can't usually keep a secret. Yeah, so don't confuse them. For example, we can say, today I felt embarrassed because I went out to buy something and I didn't take my wallet. I didn't have any card or any money to pay with, no? So I felt embarrassed. But we can say, yes, it's a really embarrassing situation, no? So we describe an object, an event, a situation, and we say within, or surprised and surprising. I was surprised when my best friend didn't say me happy birthday. And it was surprising that no one connected to the lesson today. Excited. No, I am excited when I go to travel. And this travel was really exciting for me. The same disappointed, disappointing. So I was disappointed when I don't know, when my boss didn't pay me this week. And it is usually disappointing when people don't answer your messages, maybe. Annoyed and annoying. I'm always annoyed when someone is very noisy, yeah, on the public transport. And it is annoying when I see that, for example, parents scold their children. But here is different, no? The situation, like the boss was annoying for him, no? Because he didn't like what he did. Boring and bored. I'm bored today because I have a little, maybe because I have a little work. No, I have nothing to do at work, so I feel bored, like I want to sleep, sleepy, bored, and boring. So something is boring for me. Yeah, this movie is boring, or it's boring for me not to have enough work, maybe. Frightened and frightening. Yeah, the child was frightened when a big dog barked at him. And it is frightening when you hear some noises at night. Amazed and amazing. So I was amazed that I saw her that day. And it is amazing for me how many people were at the party, something like that. So with ed we describe people usually, except of this situation, and with in we describe objects or some events or situations. That's it for today. We see each other on Thursday. Thank you. Have a nice day tomorrow. Bye.
Thank
Goodbye.
you.
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher. Goodbye.